think?
I know.
I know. You feel? It's peaceful. It's really nice. This is a sacred frame. I don't think we're gonna use it today. I'm just using it to be, to make life. Uh-huh. All right, 5,786 years and counting, bro. We survived. Barely. We survived. We thought we were making it. So I'm starting to doubt that. There's so many people now. You saw the new yeshiva?
No.
There's a new yeshiva over there on the beach. You literally you turn into Alton. It's the first thing you see.
That's crazy.
It's a new building for the yeshiva they have over there.
Temples are closing left and right. It's nice to see.
I wasn't aware of that. Really?
Temple Israel, which was they celebrated their 100-year anniversary here in Miami. It just closed.
No way. Wow.
The building was way too big, and the
I'll be right back. I gotta.
Okay. HaShanah Tova.
Shana Torah.
So this is a little bit more of a laid-back service. You guys have booklets that we made, but you also have song sheets. We encourage you to sing along with us whenever you fancy, okay? All right.
Do we close the door? Close the door.
Oh, not yet. Maybe.
No, you started closing.
Actually, Favi, do you mind closing the door for us? Just because we can hear the sanctuary.
Choir.
Thank you.
Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Holy night and holy name, will you ease this pain? Holy night and holy name, will you ease this pain? Holy night and holy name, will you ease this pain? Holy night and holy name, will you ease this pain? Holy night and holy name, will you ease this pain? The weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go.
So we are celebrating the birthday of the world. So if your birthday happens to be in the month of September, we want to invite you to help us to kindle our lights for Rosh HaShanah. Oh, okay, Julian. Awesome. I was like, no September, baby? Okay. All right.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Yom Tov.
Thank you, Julian. Happy birthday.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam vorei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shavat kadsho rachma u'ratzon hinchilanu zicharon lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techilah lemikrai kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim Kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodeshecha v'ahava u'ratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hayom tov hazeh.
Amen. L'chaim.
Right.
We're going to join together in a Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Brittany, and I help lead Miami Jews, our young professionals community here. And it is so wonderful to see you all tonight. Some of you who I know come to these services every single year, and many new faces, which is amazing to see. We're really excited to bring in 5786 for you. If you forget what Hebrew year it is, there are big balloons back there, so you will never forget, at least not tonight. And I want to give a huge thanks to Andrea K. Kasel, Larry Mizrahi, Rabbi Greengrass, who are helping really lead the service tonight and have worked really hard to make it special. As we gather together, ready to bring in the new year, it feels like the perfect moment to reflect on the world we're living in and the kind of world we want to create. Because right now, we are living in a time of increasing division, as you may have noticed. Our society feels more polarized, more radicalized, more prone to seeing the world in black and white, and it's easier than ever to be pulled into extremes without even realizing it. I've spent a lot of time thinking about how to protect myself from that pull, and I've come to believe the answer lies in two seemingly simple things: critical thinking and compassion. Critical thinking gives us the ability to hold multiple truths at once and to see the world through different perspectives. It may sound simple, but in reality, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of following the loudest voices or the most popular narratives without even questioning them. Compassion allows us to recognize the suffering of others, even and especially those we don't agree with. Compassion is easy when we care about someone, when we share their values or their beliefs, but the real test is feeling compassion for those we might disagree with. This doesn't excuse harm, it doesn't excuse injustice, but it ensures that our hearts remain open and our humanity intact. Too often, it feels like the world around us is trying to strip away both, telling us that we can't hold complexity, that we can't care for people whose views challenge our own. That's not the world I want to live in, and that's not the world I believe we're meant to live in. And perhaps, if what one stands for is threatened by the practice of compassion or by the acceptance of complexity, then it's worth asking whether that stance is truly good. This Rosh HaShanah, may we commit to a different path, a path that leads with love, a path where critical thinking and compassion walk hand in hand, where we are not afraid to hold multiple truths or to extend care and understanding even when it is hard. because that's what makes us human. May this new year be one of love, courage, and lasting peace. May Israel be safe, and may our hostages return home. May we here in the United States lean into our shared humanity, and that critical thinking and compassion guide us toward unity, understanding, and a more just world. Shana Tova.
Beautiful. Thank you. When we came together to talk about this service and the kind of feeling we wanted to have, we said we wanted it to be a big hug. So, Brittany, big hug. And that's why we wanted to start with that loosen, like the weight of the world. We feel like it's all on us. And it is. But if we come from a loving place and we are there with each other, it'll just flow through us. Like Brittany said, like become just conduits of love and understanding that there is complexity. So we're going to invite you now to rise for the Baruch Hu, our call to worship. In our prayer books, it's page 4.
Do 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 Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses.
Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Do 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 do
Blessed is the blessed one, blessed is the giver of blessing, blessed in this moment now and every now to come.
Blessed is the blessed one, blessed is the giver of blessing, blessed in this moment now and every now to come. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Come all of you, come all of us,
and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. can be seated. It's my pleasure to invite Lauren Ephron to share with us a poem to get us in the mood.
How to live. Appreciate happiness when it's there. Sip, don't gulp. Be gentle with yourself. Work less, sleep more. There is absolutely nothing in the past that you can change. It's basic physics. Listen more than you talk. Be aware that you're breathing. Wherever you are, at any moment, try and find something beautiful. A face, a line out of a poem, the clouds out of a window, some graffiti, a wind farm. Beauty cleans the mind. Hate is a pointless emotion to have inside you. It is like eating a scorpion to punish it for stinging you. Look at the sky. Remind yourself of the cosmos. Seek vastness at every opportunity in order to see the smallness of yourself. Be kind. Don't worry about things that probably won't happen. Look at trees. Be near trees. Plant trees. Trees are great. Live, love, let it go. If someone loves you, let them. Believe in that love. Live for them, even when you feel there is no point. Just when you feel you have no time to relax, know that this is the moment you need to make time to relax. Be brave, be strong, breathe, and keep going. You will thank yourself later. May we show ourselves more love this year.
Speaking of love, we're going to turn to our prayer for infinite love, Ahavat Olam, page 5.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachmenu, u'kumenu narsiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו, לאורך ימינו, ובהם נגן יומם בלילה, נגן יומם בלילה. ואהבך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמי, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו, Shem kevod malchuto, leolam vaed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלבתך בדרך ובשבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לעוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם בארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
I'd like to invite Julian to share with us some words.
Shalom. During a recent Torah study, Rabbi Greengrass shared an insight that really stayed with me. She presented the class with a thought that for the generation born in the 40 years between the exodus from Egypt and the arrival in the land of Egypt, the miraculous appearance of the daily manna in the wilderness may have seemed usual. It was really all they knew, but planting a seed and watching it grow into food, that might have felt like more of a mind-blowing miracle. Indeed, trees are great. For us today, it's the opposite. We see seeds grow, we plant gardens, we watch food come from the earth, and we often don't think twice about it. Yet that too is miraculous, particularly in its scientific context. This contrast made me stop and wonder, what miracles in my own daily life do I take for granted? That question led me to the Nasim Behol Yom, the morning prayer that reminds us of life's everyday miracles, including rising from bed, having clothes to wear, experiencing freedom, and so much more. All things we can easily overlook, yet all of them blessings. As Rosh HaShanah approached, I kept returning to this question, and I realized that all daily miracles can be summed up in one word: love. When we are blessed with love, it is so easy to expect it. We tend to forget how extraordinary it can even be. But a call from a loved one in the middle of a busy day, though it might feel like an interruption, is but a blessing to have someone who loves us enough to reach out. Paying a mortgage, rent, a loan may feel like a burden, but it is also tied to the blessing of having a roof over our heads or an education to uplift us. Even the 9 a.m. meeting we dread can remind us of a deeper blessing, that we have been given the chance to find meaning in our work and to build a life sustained by something greater than ourselves. I now see that this is part of what it means to lead with love, to recognize the love that brought us into a moment and the love that can carry us through it. When we lead with love, stress and fear can become opportunities to both rejoice in the love and the strength of the love around us. Even our hardest challenges can become reminders of the blessings that surround us. A reminder that turns an impossible challenge into an opportunity. Jewish practices of gratitude ground us in this perspective. It is at the core of many of our daily prayers. And so, as we enter the new year, my resolution is this: that we may always notice the love in our lives. May we not grow numb to its miracle, and may we carry it with us into every moment. May we always lead with love, which starts by recognizing it, nurturing it, and spreading it. Shana Tova. Maybe you all be sealed for life.
Our freedom song, page 10.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש.
I'd like to invite Sylvie Brownstein to share with us some words in this new year.
Hi, everyone. So, when I think about the question, how has leading with love helped you to find your center in these chaotic times, the first thing that comes to mind is the idea of always assuming best intentions. Leading with love, to me, means choosing to see the good in others, even when the world feels uncertain or overwhelming. It's not always easy, but it's a choice that changes everything. This past year has been a reminder of how powerful love can be. I recently got engaged, and my life is filled with love in such a beautiful way. That joy and connection have grounded me, and they've reminded me that in the middle of chaos, love is what steadies us. Love gives us hope, clarity, and a sense of direction when everything else feels noisy. But leading with love isn't just about others. It's also about ourselves. In times like these, I've learned that it is most important to love yourself, to show yourself patience, compassion, and care, to be proud of who you are, to honor your identity, and to carry it with confidence. For me, that includes being proud to be Jewish. It means holding on to my heritage and celebrating traditions that connect me to something bigger than myself, something timeless and grounding. As we begin this new year, Shana Tova, happy Rosh HaShanah, I can't think of a better time to lean into love. Love steadies us. Love helps us find our center. And when we lead with love, we not only transform ourselves, we transform the world around us. So I love you all. Lots of love to everyone in this room, and thank you.
Mazel tov. Woo. So we're going to turn to the Hashkivenu prayer. You actually have it on your handout. God, our source of endless, unconditional love, helps us, guards us, and helps us to lead with love.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom. Vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Amen.
We're going to continue on page 12 with our Amidah. We are standing before God on these high holidays, and God has a book open. In this Amidah, we're going to add in the 13 attributes. Oh, no, we do that on Yom Kippur. But I wanted to share the 13 attributes that we use to describe God. They call God merciful and kind and patient. And the rabbis actually teach us God is only these things when we are these things. So let us be merciful and kind and patient. And as we go through these days of judgment, let us be generous with all of our judgments. Page 12.
Adonai, Sefatai Dipta, Ufi Yagid, Tehilatecha. Adonai, Sefatai Dipta, Ufi Yagid, Tehilatecha. Adonai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו ואהבה. זוכרנו לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, וכותבנו בספר החיים, למענך אלוהים חיים. למענך, למענך, למענך אלוהים, למענך, למענך אלוהים חיים, למענך, למענך, למענך אלוהים, למענך, למענך אלוהים חיים. זוכרנו לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים. מלך עוזר ומשיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם וישרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מחכה חיים בחסד, בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומיתו מלך, מלך ממיד ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. מי כמוך אל הרחמים, זוכר יצורה לחיים ברחמים, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל.
We'll take a moment now for our own personal prayers with our higher power. When you're done with your prayer, you can be seated.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
So Rabbi Lawrence Kellerman, who's a professor at Neve Yerushalayim College of Jewish Studies for Women in Jerusalem, he shared this story. So he said that during the past 13 years, he had the privilege of studying essentially in an ancient sect of Jews who lived in Jerusalem, who try to conduct their lives as their ancestors did thousands of years ago. These people are single-mindedly committed to the precise preservation of their culture's insights and customs, as were their parents and grandparents. Through their eyes, he says, I am gaining a glimpse of how Jewish communities from long ago approached life in general and educational issues in particular. These traditional Jews represent an anthropological gold mine. I will never forget the night when one traditional Jewish scholar spoke about the centrality of love. While his students sat beside him, ready to absorb that evening's instruction, their teacher lifted a worn volume of the Torah, opened it, and began to read, "See that I, God, have placed before you life and good, death and evil, and I am commanding you to love." The elderly scholar paused, closed his eyes deep in thought. Then, with his eyes still closed, he repeated, I have placed before you life, and I am commanding you to love. He brought the book closer to his eyes, squinted to see tiny print, and read from the 11th century commentary of the Spanish scholar, Rabbi Abraham ibn Ezra. This verse teaches us that life is for love. The Talmudic master closed his eyes again, then repeated, life is for love. That section of Torah the master quoted is the Torah portion we read on the Shabbat before Rosh HaShanah, so only a couple days ago. And it is so central to what Judaism means that our Reform forebears made this the Torah reading for Yom Kippur as well. It teaches us that we have choices and we can choose life, and that life is for love. So tonight, I want to talk about love. So, obviously, I'm going to first share a story about hate. In particular, my hate for a coworker I had many years ago. Years ago, I was working a job that I really liked. Then, this guy was hired. And, to be brutally honest, I didn't like him. I thought he was fake. I thought he wasn't very smart. I also thought I could do a better job. I didn't know what to do, so I spoke to a mentor who told me if I didn't want to quit my job, then the best thing I could do was lean into a strength of mine. One of my strengths is love. I usually like everyone, which is why hating this guy I had to work with was so hard for me. I had never had that before. My mentor told me to love my coworker. When he said that, I found myself asking a very religious question. How can I make myself feel love? Twice in the Torah, we are commanded to love. We're commanded to love God, and we are commanded to love our neighbor as ourselves. But here is the challenge. How can the Torah command us to love? Isn't love a feeling, something we can't control? Biblical scholar Jacob Milgram answers, the answer is simply that the verb, ahav, means not only an emotion or attitude, but also deeds. Roy Gain writes, if love were only a feeling we fall into, how could the Lord hold anyone accountable for having it? Whether we naturally like another person or not, God requires us to treat them according to the principle of love. So love is not first and foremost a feeling. Love is action. Love is a choice. Love is what we do. The Musar masters put it this way. The heart follows the deed. If we want to feel love, we begin by doing acts of love. Rachmal wrote, external motions stimulate internal ones. Or, for us lay folk, fake it till you make it. If we act our way into kindness, our hearts will eventually follow. So, I bought the guy gifts, I know. Luckily, he was taken. I was taken. There was no confusion there. I found out what team he was into and bought him a tumbler. I discovered other things about his personality and got him kitschy things. When I was getting water, I would offer to get him water as well. And when he spoke, I paid attention. When I thought what he was saying was unkind, I tried to hear it as if someone I love was saying that. Instead of me saying in my head, this guy's a jerk, I told myself maybe he was hurting and needed to put others down to make himself feel better. Oh, poor guy. Eventually, I was able to find things I really did like about him, to appreciate his unique personality and gifts. I faked it until I made it. Act like I love him until I did. Okay, so I wouldn't say love, but at least I could work with him well enough that I didn't need to think about him and spend my precious headspace resenting him. And guess what? Loving him did this amazing thing. Being able to love him made me a more loving person, which made me love myself more. In Leviticus, we are taught, you shall not hate your kinsfolk in your heart. You shall not take vengeance or bear a grudge. Love your fellow as yourself. I am the Lord. Love your neighbor as yourself. Give them the same grace you show to yourself, just as if we misbehave, we have excuses. I didn't mean to act that way, but I was in a hurry. I'd had a rough night. Someone else had been rude to me. I was in a bad mood, etc. We should extend these same graces in our judgments of others. And by the way, this is a two-way street, which you so beautifully shared for us, Sylvie. Some of us need to stop beating ourselves up and treat us as we would treat our friends. And would we really stay friends with somebody who picked on every minor imperfection? So why do we do it to ourselves? And again, the more generous we are with love, the more love we end up having. It is not a scarce resource. The late chief rabbi, Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, teaches, when it comes to spiritual goods as opposed to material goods, the more I share, the more I have. If I share my knowledge or faith or love with others, I won't have less. I may even have more. So think about it like lighting another person's candle with your own. The more light you give away, the more light there is. Giving it away does not diminish what you have. Before I go any further, I do want to admit that talking about love is a kind of schmaltzy topic for the high holidays. But today, love and acting in love is anything but common. It's radical, it's countercultural, and our world needs it more than ever. We live in a strange time, a time when bad behavior is rewarded, a time of blatant hypocrisy, a time when we willfully put ourselves under surveillance and watch strangers on our phones, a time when computer algorithms are shaping our likes and our identities. In his book, Nexus, anthropologist Yuval Harari teaches that when creating the algorithms used to promote content on social media and YouTube, the AI needed to be given a goal. It could have been given anything. It could have been given the goal of more diverse experiences to promote mental health, but no, the chosen goal for the algorithm to keep is to try and keep people online and engaged as long as possible. The algorithm soon discovered that the easiest way to increase engagement is by triggering strong emotions like hate, anger, and fear. He contends that while tech companies may not have set out to spread hatred or destroy democracy, their profit-driven focus on user engagement led the algorithm to amplify outrageous, hateful, and conspiratorial content. Hate keeps us glued to our screens. The result, even when we're searching for benign videos, the algorithm will eventually feed us ugly, hate-filled content. The more hate, the more rage, the more we stay glued. And so people have now risen to prominence and have even been elected to office for saying the most outlandish things, for spewing hate, and for getting clicks. There is danger in this, and we are seeing it. The unraveling of our social fabric, a race to the bottom in terms of behavior, more and more people being radicalized online, both liberals and conservatives. And it becomes harder and harder to know what is true, what is real. When shock is rewarded, there seems to be no end to shocking behavior. When hate gets you followers, you end up leading with hate. But hate is easy, and hate is cheap. When we bond with others over mutual hate, our connection is shallow and not worth very much. In her book, Braving the Wilderness, Brené Brown talks about these kind of connections. She calls it common enemy intimacy. Common enemy intimacy is counterfeit connection and the opposite of true belonging. If the bond we share with others is simply that we hate the same people, the intimacy we experience is often intense, immediately gratifying, and an easy way to discharge outrage and pain. It is not, however, fuel for real connection. It is fuel that runs hot, burns fast, and leaves a trail of polluted emotion. And if we live with any sense of self-awareness, it is also the kind of intimacy that can leave us with intense regrets and an integrity hangover. Did I really participate in that? Is that moving us forward? Am I engaging in quite literally the exact same behavior I find loathsome in others? And I think about our world right now, how we keep dividing into us versus them, as Brittany shared. And often it's rage that binds us. Rage doesn't give our lives meaning. As Brown says, it's hot, intense, and fleeting. Think about all those rage-based movies where the hero goes to get vengeance, and then when they finally do, they have no meaning anymore. And that's because what really gives our lives meaning is love. So what happens when we lead with love instead? Imagine the kind of world if we went with love as our default. Then we would recycle that can, make choices that prioritize health of all instead of our own convenience. We would realize that two consenting adults loving and committing their lives to one another has no ill effects on others, and either celebrate them or leave them be. We would want to speak to those who think differently than we do because we would just be curious. We would be more eager to learn how to not harm others, more open to forgiveness. We would not stomach the gun violence in our schools. We would treat everyone with dignity. And yes, we would probably plant some trees. Instead, we live in a world where we are experiencing a crisis of loneliness, climate collapse, school shootings so common, people don't even comment anymore. A world where leaders spew hate, a world with wars, a world where we deny the humanity of others and try to censor their words. When Brittany, Andrea, and I met to figure out what we wanted our theme for Rosh HaShanah service to be, the consensus was that everyone is beat up, overwhelmed, and tired. That the goal of the service would be that one big hug. Our world needs a big hug right now. Love is the most powerful tool we have to push back against all those negative feelings. It's the biggest tool we have to solve the problems of the world. As Rabbi Ibn Ezra stated, life is for love. Or as the Tana Vidai Eliyahu says in God's own voice, my children, what do I seek from you? I seek no more than that you love one another and honor one another. So in this year of 5786, be radical. Be countercultural and lead with love.
Gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. And this mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulders. And through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. Oh. Gonna take a little time to look around me. Got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. Oh.
If it wasn't your karaoke song, now
I
it's
have
gonna
sung that at
be.
karaoke.
Now it's gonna be. So we're going to move into a prayer of healing. So we want to think about those who are in need of a prayer of healing of the body, but also like all of us in our world, which is really in need of a prayer of healing, both physically, but also so spiritually.
Thank you so much, Rabbi. So I want to lead everybody through a small meditation. So I'm going to welcome you guys to close your eyes and take a deep breath and come into this beautiful moment right now, this marvelous new year. A deep breath in and out. It's a very simple prayer from our ancestors in the book of Numbers. Find it there. You can repeat after me. Ana Elna. Yefa Na La. Given to Moses in that difficult time period when his wife Miriam was very ill. We can connect to that, it's because in so many places we've seen that God is love. That beautiful love within ourselves can heal deeply as a reflection of God within ourselves. Take a moment to breathe deeply into that understanding, feeling your own hearts, feeling the core of yourselves. Take a deep breath in and out. And connect to that light within yourselves. That love that can heal so many things. Join me softly with your voices. Ana, ena, ana, ena. expand that feeling of love, expand that feeling of healing to your families, to the communities, to this country, to all countries, to then the entire world and the entire universe. Take a deep breath in. And join us again, please, that prayer of healing for all of us. Anahena, 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 Repanala, Anahena, 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 Repanala. To enter into your own prayers of healing. Think of the places in your life where you need that love, where you need that warmth. The people in your own life that need that love, that need that warmth. Maybe estranged friends, a family member you might have not talked to. Perhaps think of places in the world that need that love, that warmth, that healing. The healing and love this beautiful new year. Shana Tova.
We call God Avinu, our parents, our loving parents. We call God Malkeinu, our king, our sovereign. God is both loving us and trying to guide us. We invite you now to please rise and turn to page 18 for Avinu Malkeinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chatanu Lefanecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, we come before you in our brokenness.
Avinu Malkeinu, Ein Lanu Melech Ela Ata.
Avinu Malkeinu, you alone are our sovereign.
Avinu Malkeinu, Aseh Imanu Lama'an Shemecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, act toward us as befits your name.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova.
Avinu Malkeinu, arouse within us a new vitality to make this a good year.
Avinu Malkeinu, Shalach Refuah Shlema L'Cholei Amcha.
Avinu Malkeinu, bring healing and wholeness to the ill among us.
Avinu Malkeinu, Kara Roa Gizar Divenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, allay the harshness of the decree against us.
Avinu Malkeinu, Zochrenu Mizachor Tov Lefanecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, remember our goodness and call it to mind.
Avinu Malkeinu, Aseh Le'manecha V'choshienu.
Avinu Malkeinu, act for your sake and save us.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaleinu V'aleinu, Ki ein banu מעשים. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד והושיענו. אבינו מלכנו, אבינו מלכנו, אבינו מלכנו, חננו ועננו, כי אין בנו מעשים.
We continue on page 19.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
I'd like to invite Shayna Held to share with us some words before the Kaddish.
In Lieu of Flowers by Shauna LeMay. Although I love flowers very much, I won't see them when I'm gone. So in lieu of flowers, buy a book of poetry written by someone still alive. Sit outside with a cup of tea, a glass of wine, and read it out loud by yourself or to someone, or silently. Spend some time with a single flower, a rose maybe. Smell it, touch the petals, really look at it. Drink a nice bottle of wine with someone you love, or champagne, and think of what John Maynard Keynes said, "My only regret in life is that I did not drink more champagne." Or what Dom Perignon said when he first tasted the stuff, "Come quickly, I am tasting stars." Take out a paint set and lay down some colors. Watch birds. Common sparrows are fine, pigeons too, geese are nice, robins. In lieu of flowers, walk in the trees and watch the light fall into it. Eat an apple, a really nice big one. I hope it's crisp. Have a long soak in the bathtub with candles, maybe some rose petals. Sit on the front stoop and watch the clouds. Have a dish of strawberry ice cream in my name. If it's winter, have a cup of hot chocolate outside for me. If it's summer, a big glass of ice water. If it's autumn, collect some leaves and press them in a book you love. I'd like that. Sit and look out a window and write down what you see. Write some other things down. In lieu of flowers, I would wish for you to flower. I would wish for you to blossom, to open, to be beautiful.
We're going to turn now to page 22 and think about our loved ones who have passed away. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yama divarach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, v'chayei zachol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach leolam ulmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei tikudasha b'richu, le'ela v'le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, ta'amiran b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace and comfort to all who are in mourning and all who are bereaved. And in this year 5786, we hope that you feel a little embraced, that you feel the love, and that all of us together can lead with love and let go, let go, let go.
Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Holy night and holy name, would you ease this pain? Holy night and holy name, would you ease this pain? Holy night and holy carry the weight of the world in your muscles. Would you ease this pain? Holy night and holy carry the weight of the world in your muscles. Would you ease this pain? Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go.
Shana Tova. So we have dessert and drinks and balloons. So please stay and mingle.
Did she tell you maybe we'll have another rehearsal for the next one? All right.